Hello YouTube world, this is Marco G here on Motorcycle Tips and Trips, and welcome back to my channel and thank you for your support. Today we're going to go over how to take these forks apart because they need to be rebuilt. I did a video prior to this. It is called the Forgotten Oil, in which we don't realize how often we're supposed to change this oil, and we normally wait until it leaks and we say it's time. Yeah, you should, but you should have changed it prior to that. Yes, this is a Suzuki Boulevard C50T, but most cruisers, it takes the same procedure to take it apart. So also I will have a video how to disassemble and rebuild the forks itself on the inside, and also I'll have a video on putting them back together and the procedure, because there's a procedure you have to put it back. And also I should go over how these forks work. So follow me. Okay, we're back, and this is how we're doing this. So watch this carefully. You got to remember this step though. Here we are, this is a motorcycle, and this is the stand I'm using. I took the handle off, but I have my jack where it's supposed to be. And that's where it balances, where the best way to balance it is right in the center. But also, you have to go back in here and put a support and figure out the height to hold the weight. The reason why is because here I got it balanced, ain't going nowhere. But as soon as that I take off this fork, what's going to happen is going to be light, and then the weight on this going to make this bike tip over and fall backwards. So don't forget, you need to put a support in the back. You'll figure it out, and make sure it's on its lock situation and lock those things so this thing don't move. So let's move on. Okay guys, here real quick, I took the shield off. That's it right there. There's two on these type of bikes. You have 4 screws, but one thing, reason why I want to show you is just simple, is that this nut that's in here, these two, there's a nut there and there's a nut up here. Just letting you know, do not use a wrench on there. They're welded. So don't think you got to put a wrench there and turn this. You're going to break that off. That's welded on there, so don't mess with that. I'm just letting you know that. Okay, follow me. Okay, here we are at the caliper. I'm going to loosen these 2 nuts. There is a nut on top of here that some people do that the first thing on the fork up here, but I'm going to take this off first. But we're going to have to cut this this off, and we put a new one in there. Reason why, this is your speedometer, this is your brake line. When we pull this off, this is attached still down here, and we'll do that when we get to taking the tire off. So at the moment we're going to take this off. This is a 14, and okay, we got these loose. So normally you pry these caliper back. This is worn even, so it will come out easy. It's hooked up back here on this side by a clamp. I just got to pull it back and slide it out. Keep that there. Be careful. Now I'm moving this over here and just let it stay there. That's out of the way. That's what was holding it. Make sure that rubber stays there with it. All this is going to be coming off, and I'm going to pull this. Excuse me, put this down here. Pull this off. On this back side, we have a clamp that you squeeze. That's on there. Be gentle, that may break. This, I'm going to put it back onto the caliper. Okay, I'm back. I noticed something. I flipped it around, and I do have a nick on this cable right there. The coating somehow got pinched. I don't know, not when I took it apart, but some time ago. So my speedometer is working fine. So what I'm going to do is get some, coat this, and I may put some kind of rubber sealant on this and then tape it just so the moisture don't affect it. But I mean, that'll be a pain. I could replace it, but I don't want to do that. The cord is still fine. Now if it was cut bad, just the coating got nipped, then I will change it. But if I have any problems later, then I will change it. But I didn't have any problems, so I'm just gotta get that fixed. So pay attention and just check on things when you take apart, you know, just in case something happened prior or when you did it. All right, kids, we're back here. Let you know, here's a cover cap. It's just for looks. I did remove it earlier, so I just had to make sure. It's kind of tricky, but be very careful to take it out. I use this, and if you have real tiny screwdrivers smaller than this, it may work, maybe a razor, but be very careful because you could break this. This is chrome, but it's plastic. It's just so it won't look like that plain. It gives it a better look. All right, so now we're going to loosen this bolt, which holds this here. Now, also, let me show you this. Down here, I put with my floor jack. I didn't use it to lift up the tire. It's just to hold the tire. So when we remove this bolt here, I don't want the tire to drop because we got the speedometer on the other side, and I don't want to break the cable. We already noticed there's a little damage on there, but nothing serious, but you gotta be careful of that. So let's go back up here and work with this guy over here. So it's a 8 millimeter. Oh, wrong. Where did I put that thing? Here it is. Nope. Oh, by my knee. Sorry. This is going to be an 8 millimeter. We have to loosen that up. Gotta break this loose first. This bites this bolt, so it won't come out. Now all these things, remember, you gotta use Loctite. This next one is a 12 millimeter. Okay. See, that tire is held up by, we replaced the tire here once, so it's nice and greased. Get the spacer out of the way. Okay, we're over here on this side. Whoa. So it came loose. Now I just gotta careful taking this out. And now I'm gonna bring this tire down. Slowly. I wish I could get this guy. This is your speedometer thing, so. I gotta drop this. Okay, there, she's out. That's the tire. Don't drop it on this side. Oh, I don't know if you can see that. Don't drop this on this side. You could bend this or damage it some way. If you ever lay it down on that side, but I'll leave it standing up. This is this is your speedometer. It's been greased there, but I just gotta fix that. Look, there's nothing. There's just one or two strands cut, but it's okay. All right, right here is 8 millimeters with a fender, and there are two on each side. Okay, go straight down. Okay, folks, here we're going next. The reason why I always wait for do this last. Some people loosen this nut up here first. I don't like doing that because I don't want to forget my steps. And one thing you have to know, like I said, these basically the same principle on every motorcycle. The only difference on some of them, this collar raises up to a certain height. And sometimes you have to find out what the measurement is. Some people may put a tape on it or may take a marker and mark it or paint it with nail polish to help them to get it a more or less the exact height. So normally I'd say on people, take a picture of it. On Suzuki Boulevard, we have advantage that they have it made in other bikes that has that same thing, where it has a stopper and it will stop. So you don't have to worry about that. On the going to the Suzuki Boulevard, the 2001 and 4, these is just a cover and you can unloosen this. But on 2005 and up, like this one, the spring is held against this. So what we're going to, the whole purpose of this, we want to crack this loose, just broken loose, that's all. So follow me. Okay guys, this is the cap here. Like I said, this one's under pressure. So we don't want to take that off yet. That's later. We just gotta get these cylinders out. And I put a paper there that helps it. I don't wanna. So that's loose, and all we gotta do that same thing on the other side. This here is an 8, this is a 6. You want to loosen the bottom one first, normally. And turn it this way. I got more leverage. Okay, this is coming down. Need to do with the other one. Loosen some more. And a lot of motorcycles don't have this cover. There's a seal in there, in here, and that's what's holding this. These are already out. This is it right here. Now I gotta take this cover off. Okay, now that we pull this out, all we got to deal with is with this. So far it's showing it did not leak. This here, of course, like I showed you, holds this cap in place. That's all it is. This dust cover, I guess you could call that. It's pretty much good. It's not rusted, except, you know, here a little bit, but not on the pole, which is great. There is no leak. So all we have to do is just put this, take this apart and rebuild it. So thank you for following. Hit like, subscribe. This is going to be part 1. So I'll see you in the next video, where either you're going to be watching me rebuilding this or putting this back in, or I have the other one where it's going to explain how this functions. So thanks a lot. Thumbs up. See you in my next video.